Hi guys and welcome back to our On The Move career mode. Now in the last episode we had an insane one in the transfer window, a very stressful one as well, where we signed Pablo Dybala and Kylian Mbappe to make an incredible trio up top with Ronaldo, Dybala and Mbappe. I can't wait to get this season underway, which is what we're going to do today. We did play the first game of the season in the last episode in which we beat Osasuna by a goal to nil, so I'm hoping to be a bit more prolific than that in this episode. So in this episode we do have a few games in September. I think I might be able to get the whole way through September, but because remember we will be simulating these games. I'm sorry, I know I keep on mentioning that, but I know someone will pop up in the comments and say, why did you simulate that? I've told you. And also there will be the odd simulated game in the league as well, but that's just all part and parcel of the challenge itself. And before we do get into it, guys, I just want to apologise in advance that I am absolutely exhausted. If I come across as tired and a little bit moody, that's probably because I am. I've just finished a 24-hour shift at work, got home, and I've immediately sat down on this chair, turned the camera on, and here we are. So if that doesn't deserve a like, guys, I don't know what does. Like for the commitment. Oh. So we are going to go into the first game of this episode. It's our first home game of the season against Levante, and I think I might tinker with the lineup a little bit, but I have spoken to a couple of you guys on Instagram and you said to try him as a cam because that is his best position and that is what he is. Well, that's what he originally is on the game anyway. I'm not too sure about that. I would like to see him as a striker, but for this game I will try him as a cam and just see how that goes. I'm going to replace Isco and I will put Cruz in there because I haven't really used Cruz in FIFA 18 before and I know he gets rave reviews. So up top I'll probably put Mbappe as the striker to see how he does. We'll put Vasquez on the right of midfield. So I think that's a pretty solid lineup if you ask me. So let's head to the Bernabeu for the first time this season and get ourselves 3 points. And here we are, guys. I'm never going to get bored of this La Liga music. It's absolutely beautiful. But what a time to be alive. We're at the Bernabeu. Our first home game against Levante. What a beautiful ground. Absolutely beautiful. I'd love to go one day. Have any of you guys been? Let me know in the comments. It'd be quite interesting. Would you recommend going? I'm pretty sure you'd say yes. But anyway, let's get on with the game. Come on, lads. Here's Marcelo from range. Still Marcelo when he strikes one and the keeper holds it easily. Well then, Ronaldo. Find your man, this is lovely stuff. Pulls it back, it's still Mbappe with the effort, and it's an easy save really. I should have shot a bit earlier, I think. Get your head on it! Oh no! And I was just about to say we've conceded, and we very, very nearly did. They've headed it onto the post, they've caught us napping at the back. That is a worry, that. Varane and Ramos, even though they're great individual defenders, there's been a couple of times already in the last game and this one now where they've seemed very easy to break through. Get into him. Oh, and he's cut through again. It's Boateng who's through and they've scored and they deserve it. It's a poor start from us. It really is. The defence just seems to open up really, really easily. Look at the massive gap between the two, and Ramos is caught out. And they've scored. It's 1-0. This isn't the start we wanted at all, guys. Come on. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still Ronaldo. He does strike one and it's another save from the keeper. Dink back across goal and punched away. Only as far as Toni Kroos, and that one's been blocked. Falls for Casemiro and I think it's taken a deflection and gone for a corner. Come on, lads. We can't lose our first home game of the season, surely. Dybala, he does dink one towards the back post. It's still in there. What on earth is Varane doing there, taking a touch? The back post. Go on, Mbappe. Turn your man. Still Mbappe. Still Mbappe. Can he finish it? Mbappe, it's hit straight at the keeper. Falls for Vasquez and is dragged it wide. I think he did take a deflection. And Dybala is down. He is injured. Could the start of this season get any worse? Oh, no. We'll have to replace Dybala with Asensio. I'll give Asensio a go rather than Isco. I can't believe this. I hope it's not a long-term injury. Otherwise, this is going to go really wrong. It's a good ball in, headed away. Nicely done. Have a crack, Sonny has, and it's been blocked again. So many nearly moments in this game, but we just haven't managed to get through that back line. It is half time. It is 1-0. Probably deserved. They've looked a lot more lethal in front of goal, whereas we just can't get in behind that Levante defence whatsoever. It's been a real struggle in this game so far. We're going to have to change our game plan a little bit somehow. Played short. Tony Cruz whips one in towards the back post, headed, and it's gone in! And is it Varane again? I don't think it's Varane. No, it's Asensio, isn't it? It is. No, it's Casemiro. I'm saying every player apart from him. It's Casemiro who gets the goal. The equaliser has come, and it's Casemiro who gets it. It's bent in from Tony Cruz. It's free at the back post, and what a header that is. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get the win now, guys. Come on. The momentum is with us. Come on. Come forward. Help him out. Go on, Ronaldo. Move, son. Give it out wide for Ronaldo to chase. He does get there first. It's a brilliant touch from Ronaldo. Takes a bit of a bigger touch though, and it falls at the back post. And there's Marcelo. Lays it off for Casemiro. He strikes it, and it's gone over. Come on, lads. Oh, it's a nice play. Cruz, and it's another insane save from the keeper. How is he doing this, man? Well, then, go on, Asensio. Go on, Asensio. Keep going, son. Have a crack. It's gone in. It's 2-1 with 7 minutes remaining. Asensio sends the Bernabeu. Bernabeu? What the hell's that? The Bernabeu into pandemonium. Get in, son. I'm so relieved about that. Because we really haven't played well whatsoever. I'm really struggling to get used to this Real Madrid side. You think it would be easy with the amount of class and quality they've got in this team, but it just hasn't been falling right for me as of yet. But there's still plenty of time to go this season. As long as we get the 3 points, I am not fussed. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. We do get ourselves our first home win of the season on our first home game in charge of Real Madrid. It wasn't an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. The performance wasn't fantastic, but if you do look there, actually, we had 21 shots, but a lot of them were just long-range efforts because we couldn't get past that back line, like I keep mentioning. But at least we did get the 3 points. And now let's see how severe the injury is to Dybala, our £130 million signing. Let's have a look and see. He's out for 7 months. Well, that's basically our transfer budget completely wasted this season, because remember that we're only with Real Madrid for 1 season, so he's injured for pretty much the whole entirety of it. Oh god, who suggested Dybala, eh? So next up, guys, we do have Getafe away from home, and that is the side we are going with. Modric has been restored back to the lineup. Isco is playing as the cam today as well. Vasquez is on the right, Mbappe's up top, and Ronaldo is on the left. I'm hoping we can just get a performance going, because it does normally take me a good few games before I get used to a side. And like I said, I thought it would be a lot easier than this, but everything just feels like such a struggle at the moment, regardless of whether we're winning or not. But let's hope we do put a really good performance in today. I'm just so annoyed about Dybala. R.I.P. Oh, guys, and look who is signed for Getafe. Our channel favourite, Callum Wilson, is signed for them. He was our main hero, our main star in our rebuilding Sunderland career mode. And now we're coming up against him. Oh, this is getting emotional, this, guys. I can feel myself tearing up. But here we are off and underway. Come on. Gets Vasquez in down this right side. Gets it back in towards Mbappe. And it's deflected into the arms of the keeper quite kindly. I've just had to be playing really patient and possession football at the moment, because they're just right in your face the second you get the ball. There's not too many options, really. But now here is Mbappe. Can he dink one over for Isco to get that first? He can! He can! And it's 1-0. And Isco has put us in the lead. I was just saying we've had to be really patient. And it has paid off now. Come on, lads. Lovely football. Mbappe dinks it in for Isco. And he's sent the keeper to the ground. And he's smashed his volley into that bottom right-hand corner beautifully. Come on, Casemiro. Find your man. It is Mbappe. Surely. Mbappe! Oh, he just can't score, man. But we haven't got another goal. and it has gone into the side netting. We do have a corner. That is whipped in. It's headed, and it's another good save at the near post by the keeper. Really knocking on the door now. Come on, son. Modric, have a crack. It's a good save. Lovely build-up again. But these defences, they just sit so deep. I find that a real issue in FIFA. In most career modes that I've done so far this season, defences just sit right in the edge of the box. There's not much you can do at all. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. I am happy with the performance so far, but it is another one of those games where the opposition just sitting back, soaking up the pressure. There's no space in behind. They haven't had a shot off yet, so they're not necessarily threatening us. But it's a lot more fun when you're getting at teams and there's space here and there. But they're defending really, really well. And I suppose you only really get that kind of space if you're a counter-attacking side where teams will leave gaps at the back and stuff like that. But you're not going to get that when you are the likes of Real Madrid. But let's see if we can get ourselves another goal at least in this second half. Go on, Ronaldo. Go on, Ronaldo. He's bursting through the centre. He has exposed them of the gaps. It's a good save. Vasquez now, still with the ball. Lays it back. Oh, Ronaldo had passed it to the wrong player. Come on, lads. Go on, son. Give it back to Ronaldo. It is Ronaldo. Surely he's hit the post. This is just annoying. Mbappe. Nice turn from Mbappe. And it's another save. What a ball that is for Vasquez to chase. He's got on the end of it. Go on, son. Still Vasquez. Surely, son. Finish. It is. It's 2-0. It's well deserved. And I'll tell you what, I'm loving Vasquez at the minute. He's so good to play with. He's got great pace, great agility, great dribbling. And to be fair, if Dibola didn't get injured, I probably wouldn't have used him as much. But he's going to be playing for the entirety of the season, it looks, with Dibola's injury. And I don't mind that whatsoever. It is 2-0. Go Marcelo. Bring it through all by himself. Now here is Mbappe. If he can get there first, it is Mbappe. And he's hit it wide. Just get yourself your first goal, mate. Because then I'm sure they'll just come flying in. Get into him. That'll do. Easy enough. You've just threw it to the completely wrong player. What are you doing, man? Why would you do that? Oh, come on, lads. You've just commit yourself for no reason. And they've hit it just wide. They deserve to get themselves a goal now. Just every now and then, this Real defence just seems to collapse. Go on, Mbappe. Go on, son. Go on, son. Still Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's hit the post. What on earth is going on, guys? We should be 5-0 up. Ugh. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. 2-0. Definitely an improved performance, but our finishing has been pretty abysmal. I just can't wait for Mbappe to get himself his first goal of the season, so then we can really get things started, because things just aren't falling well for him at all, particularly in that game. Okay, guys, our next game is against Zenit. It is our first game in the Champions League group stages, and it is going to be simulated, and I'm also going to be using pretty much a reserve team for this one, just to try and prevent any form of injuries to our first team players. We draw 2-2, that's not too bad. Cruz getting himself a double. And as of right now, we're currently top of La Liga Santander, which is absolutely fantastic. And this is going to be the first simulated game of the season in the league anyway. So let's hope we can get ourselves a win. This is what can really screw you over in this series. But we do win 3-0. Ramos gets himself a goal and Ronaldo gets himself a couple as well. If you're wondering why we simulate the occasional game in the season as well, it's purely for time's sake, because otherwise this season, it'll end up lasting like 2-3 months per season. So we do simulate a couple of games per episode. But as of right now, we are going to go and play Celta Vigo. What I will do, I'll simulate the game against Celta Vigo and then play Villarreal, because I think that'll be a much more interesting game and an interesting test for us as well. So we are going to simulate this one, like I just said. We have a full strength squad out today. I don't know why De Thomas is up top. That isn't what I said it to. And we lose our first game of the season. And that is what simulating does to you. Oh, God. But as you can see, it has made things a little bit more interesting in the table. We're only 1 point clear ahead of Atletico Madrid In fact, in saying that, Eibar have just taken over and gone a point ahead of us. Barcelona, where are they? Let's just have a quick look at the table to see where Barcelona are. They're in 8th at the moment, so they haven't had a brilliant start to the season, losing 2 of their opening 5 league games. But Villarreal, as you can see, they are currently in the top 5. They are 5th, so this should be a relatively difficult game and an interesting one as well, like I said earlier. But that is the lineup. That is what we're going for. Let's hope we can get ourselves a win and another 3 points to add to our current tally. And here we are, guys, welcoming Villarreal to the Bernabeu, or Bernabeu. I'm not too sure how you guys would say it, but I've always grown up with Bernabeu, so that's how I'm going to say it. But kickoff is upon us. We're underway. Return from Mbappe. Still Mbappe, and it's gone just wide. Get yourself a goal, son. Oh, that is beautiful play from Isco. Isco goes for goal from distance, and it's a pretty routine stop for the keeper to make. Get your head in it. Someone still in the box. Still in there. And it's been cleared away. Good turn from Isco. Surely, son. Go in. It's gone wide. Oh. That's a lovely play from Vasquez, who was the star of the show in the last time out. Help him out. Still. Isco. Isco still, and he's smashed it over the bar. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. Another frustrating half. A half in which we should probably be a goal or 2 ahead. But again, I didn't expect Villarreal to be as defensive as they have been. It's just yet another team who are just happy to sit back and just watch us play. This must be like how Man City feel like in the Premier League. Everyone just parking the bus and just letting them do what they want. Saying that, the other team have had a go at them, like Liverpool the other week, but this is just so annoying. Oh no, no, they're in and around the area. We need to always completely miss the ball, thank God, but they still do have it in the area. They've got to the edge of the box. It's been deflected, it's been blocked. Get it out, and they've hoofed it over the bar. He tried to get his man in, surely, and it's been deflected wide. What a chance that was, and it's been given a goal kick for some reason, but oh well. Keep it in, turn him, have a crack, surely, ref. He's just hacked Mbappe down, man. Go on, Casemiro, go on, son. Have a crack, and it's gone just wide. Come on. Oh no, it's a great chance now for Villarreal, and they've got themselves in front, and it looks like they've got themselves the 3 points completely against the run of play. What on earth, man. Just a couple of passes that's completely destroyed our defence. Ramos and Varane just seem awful. And I've played with the likes of Ramos on Ultimate Team, and he's absolutely incredible, but in this career mode, he's just absolutely all over the place. He's tactically inept. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. Such a frustrating and annoying game. Just nothing seems to be going right. The passes were going to the wrong players. The shots just weren't going in. The keeper just seemed incredible. It's just not working for us at the moment, guys. I'd love to have a real good mix around with this squad, I think, in the next episode, because some players just aren't working. So guys, that will be the end of the episode. Apologies for the frustration and moaning, but it's going to happen. We're playing FIFA, guys. So if you have enjoyed the episode, please smash that like button for me. It would be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sani Army. The channel's Instagram is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that for early updates on upcoming content. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.